So who was giving presentation?
Sir, me Faisal Mumtaz. Faisal Mumtaz was.
Okay, Faisal Mumtaz was giving his presentation, right? I'm replaying your presentation. Here we go. Yes. Continue.
Okay. Okay. Sir, here I have told you that media has two types. One is print media and the second one is electronic media. Here the print media, there are many sources of print media, just like books, newspapers, wall chalking, etc. Printing is a process for reproducing text, image, typically with ink on paper using a printing press. It is often carried out as a large-scale industrial process and is an essential part of publishing and transaction printing. Print media make us of the printing means to spread some news, information, or message among a large number of people. Print gives a broader range of access to the knowledge about the particular topic and enables future generations to build directly on the intellectual achievements. Earlier ones, without the change arising from verbal traditions, print media today is being challenged by its electronic, uh, but there are several unique advantages that help both the media mediums to create an place in the media industry. Print media is more capable than electronic media to deliver localized news that may interest city of distinct also helpful for educational purpose. It is also cheaper from electronic media. Here, the second one is electronic media. Generally, we use electrical things to get knowledge. Social media is most used way to communicate and share knowledge. Here, we can see that I have give you some example of that social media. They are related to social media. As you know that internet is a very big field of social media. These examples are related to social media: Facebook, Google, Gmail, Instagram. Printing is a process for producing text and image, typically with ink on paper. Sorry, sir.
Yes, carry on.
Yes, sir. Electronic media uses electronics and electronics things and electronical energy for the audience to access the content. This electronic information may be accessed in many ways, either through internet, television, or radio. This is contrast to static media, mainly print media, which today are most commonly created electronically but never required electronics to be by the user and are generally in the printed form. The primary electronic media sources familiar to the general public: news channels, radio presentations, video recordings, audio recordings, multimedia, present CD-ROM and online content, analog or digital format. Any equipment used in the electronic communication may be considered electronic media, and this equipment may include television. Uh, okay, so next slide.
This is the only slide.
Okay. So now I will conclude it by my dear friends that we are aware that we are living in a rapidly developing and modernized area where technology is taking charge in every walks of our life. This technology may come with many advantages and disadvantages as well. Uh, Sir, I think I have give some more slides advantage and disadvantage, I also
But
include
here,
these.
but it is the last slide. I changed, but it was the only slide. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Kinza Humayu. Kinza Humayu, are you present?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here.
Let's start. And please don't read, see your slide and then explain. Start.
Sir, inshallah, koshish kareंगे. Sir, I'm Kinza Humayun from BS English 9th batch, 8th semester. My topic is indirect addressing mode. So next slide. So first of all, what is addressing mode? We have to know that the addressing mode to address something by the in media, we can say that addressing mode is to address or to know or to advertise something by gestures, by words, and by to express something by media. For example, by in the newspaper, we advertise something for jobs, for any product. We express the quality value of that product. So in the first slide, we have by the name we can understand the meaning that addressing something means to express something or to know the knowledge or to give the knowledge about something. Next slide, sir. So what is the importance of addressing modes? Here are some two main importance. Used to famous the product functionality and availability of that product. Means we have some new products
जाओ
in
फिर
the
आगे आगे
market.
देखो. Yes, carry
When
on.
we have some products in the market, the new product we have, then we use advertisement to advertise that product in the market, to know the functions of that product, and we show the availability of that product. And second one is we can easily get the customer by addressing the product through addressing mode, or we use different addressing modes to address that product in the market. So I have, so next slide please. My topic is indirect addressing mode. This is one of the type of addressing mode. So by the name we can understand that to advertise indirectly by unexpected gestures of models. So as we know that we have different types of advertisement in televisions, in newspapers, and and magazines, where we have a different advertisement of different products. We have so indirect addressing mode is when we address something or some product by indirect gestures, means unexpected gestures of the models or unexpected uh, words of models, say the availability, or tell the truth, or tell the product's functions. So what is indirect addressing mode is to indirectly telling the product availability and functions to the audience. And this mode is very time gaining addressing mode, and have some difficulties to find the exact meaning of advertise. The audience get more time to understand the exact meaning of that advertisement. So indirect addressing mode is somehow very important, but it's gain some time to to understand the exact meaning. And this is also need more concentration of audience. Means when the indirect addressing mode is present, the audience have focus and exact concentration to that advertisement. So last one is took more time on advertisement, as I told previously, that these types of advertisement took more time to understand the exact meaning or exact conclusion of that advertisement. So next slide, please. Few of the advertisement of products. Here are some examples. Newspapers, articles, and press. This is the indirect addressing mode, where we find, as we know that newspapers have articles, and they are not very much available in audience, or the audience is not aware by newspapers and articles as much. Are uh, they are available for television, as television. So newspaper is indirect addressing mode, where we find some difficulties to understand, or where we find some time gaining advertisements. Second one is live voice soap advertisement. We have where a boy is washing his hands, and a girl come and say, "Tumhara sabun slow hai kya?" So that was we never get the exact point at that time, that that she is advertising about the soap, the live boy soap. At that last, we know that she is advertising live boy soap. So this advertisement took some time to uh, to know the exact meaning. Third one, the advertisement of paint. So what?
Yeah, carry on, carry on.
Okay, sir. So same with the advertisement of paint, where the paint is where we get the exact meaning with the passage of time. Fourth one is sponsorships, where someone is sponsor anything, they they used indirect addressing mode by pamphlets and etc. things, which took some time to get the exact point. Number fifth is useful blogs post. We have blogs recently in the in YouTube or other pages. So the blogs are very much time gaining advertisement. They are basically advertise something in their blogs, but we get the exact meaning at the end of blogs. So this is a example of indirect addressing mode. Six is social media fan pages. Fan pages also describe the products, describe about the products, but they also uh, took some time. So this is also an example of indirect addressing mode. Seventh one is online reviews, where we are not aware of this. So this is also indirect addressing mode of something. Advertisement. That's it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much all.
Hira Salman, is she present? Hira Salman. Hira Salman present?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Asya Nisar,
Yes, sir.
so playing your one.
Yes, sir.
Start.
It's me, Asiya Nisar Ahmed, from 9th batch, 8th semester, BS English. So today the topic of my presentation is media globalization. Sir, slide. So first of all, I would like to introduce that what is media. If we will talk about the media, so media is source of communication, or it is a tool which is used to store or deliver information or data. Its easiest definition through which we can understand that media is a type of communication, or it is the way through which we deliver or exchange the information or data. So next slide. Now I would like to talk about the forms of media. First of all, print media. Print media is a form of media which is in print form, like books, newspapers, pamphlets. These all are the examples of print media. While if we talk about the electronic media, the information we get or the data we get in electronic form, like which is in screen form, it would be electronic media, like computers, laptops, mobile phones. These all things come in electronic media. Next slide. Sir, next slide. Benefits of media. Media helps us in education purpose, through which we get information, and it has make our education very easy. Through the media, our education has become very easy to learn, and it also provides up-to-date information. It has given a platform for the talent. It has gathered the world, and it is the cheapest way to communicate. Like it is said, a beggar has cell phone with him, so it is the cheapest way to communicate all over the world. You can talk with anyone in this world. Or it is also the tool of entertainment, and it also provides the advertisement when it is used for the advertisement purpose too. So next slide. Negative impacts of media. As media is beneficial and it is very much important in this generation, so if we talk about the excess use of media or in negative way we will use, so it has also negative impacts and consequences. So it has also increased the cybercrime, fraudulent activities. Fraudulent activities means through which we deceive someone or cheat someone. If we use media in addictive way, the excess use of media becomes addictive to us, that through without cell phone we cannot live. So it will come in addictive use, so it is also dangerous for us, which creates health problem. And media also provides us exaggerated information. Sometimes it may be right, or sometimes that may not be right or true. So in this way we lose our trust from the media when it is exaggerated in negative way, or in the way which is not true. Or media sometimes also create educational disturbance when we use it in negative way. We waste our time, so it also becomes the disturbance in educational purpose. Or media has also promote, or it is the very easiest way to people to go towards pornographic materials through media. So these were the negative impacts. So next slide. Negative impacts of media. Now I would like to tell you about globalization, that what globalization is. The globalization is speed movements or exchange of human beings, goods, services, technologies, or cultural practices all over the planet. It is very easy definition of globalization through which we can understand that globalization has made our actions, our movements or exchange of anything or import or export of anything, very speed. Anything becomes speed. Okay. So then I would like to let you know about the types of globalization. There are many types, but I will basically talk on the three major types or areas of globalization. Economical globalization, the globalization or exchange of things which takes place in economy, or which is done for the economic purpose, or which increase the economic. So it will be economical globalization. Multinational corporations come in economical globalization. And another type of globalization is cultural globalization, the thing which affects on culture or promotes cultural activities that would come in cultural globalization. While the political globalization is the globalization or exchange of things, ideas, or anything on the basis of or a political purpose, that would be political globalization. And NATO and UN comes in the political globalization. So next slide. So next slide. Now I would like to talk about the benefits of globalization. So globalization has solved economic problems, it has promoted free trades, and it spurs economical development, encourages positive trends and in human rights and the environment. And it also promotes shared cultural understanding. So next slide. So next slide. Now I would like to tell what media globalization is. As I have previously told that the exchange of information or data is media, while the exchange of anything is globalization. So basically we can understand what the media globalization is, but I would like to tell you the definition: the production, the distribution and consumption of media products on a global scale, facilitating the exchange and diffusion of ideas cross-culturally, that is media globalization. So next slide, please. Now, the role of media in globalization. Media has facilitated the cultural exchange. Like when we see the dramas, movies, and all these things which affects our culture, so it has provided the facilitate in cultural exchange. And it also gives us multiple flow of information. It also images between the countries. While we're seeing movies, dramas, we can make an image of the culture of the opponent the country here, the next country, which we seeing the dramas and movies. So it also helps in make image in the mind. So next slide. Risks of media globalization. While as I have told you that the thing which is used in wrong way and in excess way, so it also gives some consequences. So I would like to talk about the risks of media globalization. It can affect on cultural ideological bias, it creates also cultural imperialism. It can, through media globalization, we can lose local cultures are also lose. Now I would like to talk about the media consolidation. Media consolidation is a process in which the media is owned, or we can say the ownership of media is media consolidation. And I would like to read the definition. Concentration of media ownership, also known as media consolidation or media convergence, is a process whereby progressively favor individuals or organization control increasingly share of the mass media. Like individuals or organizations control the material, the data which is shared, the information which is shared is controlled by the owners. So it is called media consolidation. So next slide, please. Now I would like to talk about the impacts of media consolidation on lives. Like when the data which is controlled, which is given to us, which is the exchange of data, when it is controlled, so what are the negative impacts or impacts of that media consolidation? It favors job for media workers. When it is controlled, so favor jobs are given for the media workers. and more homogenization of music on radio. Like the music on radio is also controlled by the owners. Less community oriented programs because of media globalization, media consolidation, and lose of local control over programming decisions. Less independently produced programming because of media globalization. Increased censorship of divergence views cause of media globalization. Less political decisions are taken, and inadequate emergency weather or disaster warnings अभी create होती हैं इसकी cause of it. Okay, so I would like to conclude it like media and globalization both has made the life very much easy. It has gathered the world, it has globalized the world, but in the same way there are some disadvantages or consequences of media globalization. So it is up to us how to we use, in which way we use it. So we are supposed, or we are trying to make it use in better way, to in progressive way.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
all.
you very
Thank you.
much. Okay. Hira Salman. Hira Salman present? Is she present? Is Hira
Yes,
Salman
sir.
present?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Start.
I am Hera Salman. Today my topic is intertextuality.
Which semester?
Sorry, sir. Mistake हो गई. 8th semester.
Okay. Start.
What they mean? Inter a prefix from Latin where it means between, among, in the midst of mutuality,
Okay, don't
reciprocal,
read, just explain it.
just together during
रीडिंग की वजह से एक्सप्लेन, रीडिंग करना तो बता दें, फिर वैसी हो जाएगी.
intertext. Yes, intertextuality is the shaping of a text meaning by another text. It is the interconnection between similar or related work of literature that reflect and influence an audience interpretation of the text. Intertextuality is the relationship between texts that are inflected by means of quotation and allusion.
Carry on.
Yes, sir.
We don't have time.
Yes. It is a literary device that create an interrelation
सामने
between
आपके-
text and
Whatever slide you have in front of you, please tell us about that slide.
wait, sir.
जो slide आपके सामने उसका बताएं.
सर स्लाइड शो नहीं हो रही.
बोले ना slide सामने नहीं आ रही. मेरे सामने तो slide आ रही है, आपके सामने क्यों नहीं आ रही?
सर नहीं
सर
आ
वही
रही.
एक स्लाइड जो आपने पहले चलाई थी ना वही चल रही है इंटरटेक्चुअलिटी.
तो इंट्रोडक्शन ही की स्लाइड रखी हुई ना, वो तो दें.
सर वही मेरे पास सामने शो नहीं हो रही.
अब मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ, आपके पास नहीं हो रही तो. मैंने स्लाइड चेंज की, मेरे पास हो रही है. एलिमेंट्स.
Sir, I will define elements. Allusion. An allusion is a reference typically brief to a person, place, thing, events, or other literary work with which the reader is familiar as a literary device. Allusion allow a writer to compress a great deal of meaning and significance into a word or phrase. Second is click. In linguistics, a click or loan translation is a word or phrase borrowed from another language by literal word for root translation. When used as a verb to click mean to borrow word or phrase from another language while translating its component so as to create a new lexeme in target language. Parody. Parody is an imitation of particular writer, artist, or genre. It is deliberately to produce a comic effect. The humorous effect in parody is achieved by imitating and overstressing
Yes, carry on. That's all. आगे बोलिए. Yes, Mira, Sarah, Salman, we don't have much time. We are not getting your voice. No voice is coming.
सर मेरे ख्याल से उनका डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया, वो सेव नहीं हो रही है।
उनका यहाँ पे आ तो रहा है.
Sir, you want to give me a presentation?
Name,
Shaista.
name,
Shaista.
Shaista. Where is your presentation? Zargul present?
Sir, she has given.
Zargul has given. Let me check. Yes, she has given. So where is your presentation? Yes, hurry up, tell me.
I have sent the file of Baloch Shaista.
By
Sir,
the
I
name?
have sent you the file. Baloch Shaista.
Baloch Shaista. When did you send? दोबारा भेजे जल्दी से.
Sir, Baloch Shaista, yes, by the name.
Send it again. Hurry up. जल्दी से भेजना.
सर फाइजा मलिक देख-
Just WhatsApp me. Hurry up.
I have sent.
हम्म. आप एक मर्तबा और
Sir,
उसे
I have
रीस-
sent.
हम्म. एक मर्तबा और
Yes,
इसे
sir.
रीसेंड कर
Okay,
दीजिए
sir.
जल्दी से.
Yes, sir.
सर फाइजा मलिक की देख लें।
फाइजा मलिक.
यस सर।
बलोच शाइस्ता. फाइजा मलिक.
यस सर।
आप भी भेजें. आपकी बहुत नजर नहीं आ रही. जल्दी से भेजें. Baloch Shaista. So I'm starting your presentation. After this, Faiza Malik.
सर आई हैव सेंट।
Okay. Playing your presentation. Start. Start. Start, please.
प्रेजेंटेशन।
Start करें. BS और MS स्टूडेंट. अरे तो स्टूडेंट और BS और MA. आवाज आ रही है आपको मेरी?
यस सर, शाइस्ता इज अ स्टूडेंट ऑफ बीएस।
Yes. So आप start करें ना अभी. Why are you quiet?
आई एम फाइजा मलिक। शाइस्ता इज नॉट देयर।
Shaista is not there. Faiza Malik. Okay. Faiza Malik, you start. Opening your file.
यस सर। Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is me, Faiza Malik from BS 9th 8th semester with the topic interpolation. So next slide, please.
Yes. Okay.
In this, I'll first talk about the introduction, what is interpolation, and then gender interpolation, power interpolation, and in the last, I'll conclude my topic. So first, I will go through the introduction of the term interpolation. So first slide, please. Okay. The term interpolation was an idea introduced by a French philosopher and famous Marxist critic, Louis Althusser. And according to him, interpolation is the way in which ideas get into our heads and have an effect on our lives so much that cultural ideas have such a hold on us that we believe they are our own. Means, first, it's necessary to know about the Marxism, as we all know that Marxism is all about how ruling class dominate the society, how ruling class impose their ideas and beliefs on a people in such a way that it seems to be natural, seems to be true, seems to be correct. Means they are part of our culture and we have to act according to them. Interpolation is a process in which we encounter our cultural values and internalize them. Okay, by example, I'm going to explain it. Like if I am a teacher in the class and I have so many students, I want to dominate over them. So I'll tell to them, if you listen to me carefully, one day you will be succeed. And gradually I'll start telling them the stories of those students who listen their children carefully, attend their classes, and they are succeed. Like I constantly presenting ideas in such a way that students are bound to listen to me, and I want to dominate over them, and then they will internalize them and ideas that are the only truth of the world. This process is actually known as interpolation. Like a person want to dominate over them, dominate or impose their act and ideas over people. So next slide, please. Interpolation expresses the idea that an idea is not simply yours alone, such as I like blue or I always have, rather than an idea that has been presented to you for you to accept. It means that the ideas that are given to you to accept and behave according to them, and they are imposed in our culture and ideas in such a way that ideas are believed to be truth, like they are truth, they are a part of our culture, they are part of our society. So next slide, please. And in interpolation, we will talk about the gender interpolation, power interpolation. First, gender interpolation. Like in our society, it is normal that girls are being portrayed in magazines playing with dolls and they like pink color, and they cannot be, like in our society, we believe that girls cannot be superior over boys. They are not able to take their own decision, to make decision. They should be quiet. Girls are weaker than boys, while the boys are portrayed playing with cars and machines. And the blue color is stuck with boys. Like boys, if there is a blue color, there's a boy, and they should be independent and they are dominant over girls and they are able to make decisions. They are superior over girls. Since our childhood, we can see the same things in our society that are interpolate. Next slide, please. Power interpolation. Okay. We are interpolated to believe that the main certains of power and authority in our society. Like first, if we talk about our home, that we know that in our homes, our parents have power, they made decisions.